Symes goes up early. Lovell gets it down towards Burke. Can't pick it up off his bootstraps. Getting through the middle. Is that too high, said the umpire? Yes, it was. Bell post till free kick. And Symes it is. Kicks from the middle.
Nice kick.
And
I don't know what's going on here. He's calling it back.
Just wanted everyone to clear out so he can take his kick.
Symes will take it again. Kicking to the southern end in the first term. The young ruckman.
It's good in that game against Winchelsea as well, so promising.
Switches play towards centre wing, finds the coach. He'll get a game next week. Gergich takes the mark. Goes now long towards centre half forward. Lead on. Jovanovic got a couple against him. He goes up, can't take the mark one-handed. Simmons off the back of the pack. Wrapped up.
Oh, he's been pinged.
And he's been pinged for holding the ball. He dropped it, so free kick going to Bell Post Hill.
They were red hot on it last week, and they've started the same. I don't mind if they are, but as we said, as long as they're consistent, I don't have a problem with it.
So Travis Fursland has the football and will shoot for goal from 45 metres out directly in front. To set Bell Post Hill on the way. He comes in, looks like a good kick off the boot.
Very nice
and it's straight through the middle. So Travis Fursland has the first of the arc.
So umpire balls it up. Russ go at it, one down by Symes. Got off to Sean Lewis. Ball sort of in a congested situation. Could be too high, but the umpire calls it in for a ball up.
Gergich with a Hardingham down at centre half back.
Russ go at it. Symes again, decisively. Ball in contested situation. Lewis trying to pick it up at his heels. Gets a handball out. It's out to Werribee player, and he kicks it round to the outer side.
Braden Smith.
Ball just eluding the Werribee player, and goes out of bounds for a boundary throw in. That was to Darrow. So the ball thrown into play. One there by Johns. Players go at it. Picked up nicely. Back out to Johns. Uses a nice left foot. Players running. Oh, just over the head there. Out in the wing. Could have been a free kick. Kicks line nicely. Picked up by Smith. Loses one tackle. Kicks long to the forward line now. Out in the lead. Good grab. That's a good mark there for Chug. He's looking for a lead. Kicks in short. Kicks it on the lead. Dives. Could have been a mark. Doesn't. Oh, the umpire doesn't pay it.
He's going to ping
and he's going to ping him. That's, in my eyes, a horrendous decision.
Don't hold back, Cal.
No. So the ball kicked forward. Just bounces in front of Lewis. He gets a nice handball out, though, to Symes. He kicks towards the wing. And the ball might just run out of play for a boundary throw-in.
So Bell Post Hill, 1 straight goal 6. Werribee Central's yet to score. Early stage of the first term. Boundary throw-in. Left half forward, Bell Post Hill into attack. Symes up against Lovell. Boundary throw-in. Lovell from behind. Johns is there as well. Ball spills free. Barton comes the other way. He's wrapped up. Did he drop the footy? The umpire said yes, he did. So they're going to be quick on it this afternoon as they were in round 3. 3 already this afternoon.
The memo must have gone out, I think.
I think the memo's been out. Johns from half back. Wheels around, only as far as Sean Lewis on centre wing on the outer side. Brings it back in. Goes long towards Jovanovic. Having to stand there. Bray got one in the back. Should get a free kick and will do so. And I think Jovanovic might have hurt him as well.
He won't mind though. I think he's made him earn it there. So he won't be dropping back into that space too quickly, I don't think.
Advantage paid. Came from Simmons. Got it to Hall, who runs along centre wing. 2 bounces. Comes back inboard on 55. Terrible kick off the boot. Goes towards Chug. Got some numbers, but they can't pick it up at the first occasion. Now they can. Bumps off a tackle. Hall. And with the left foot has...
He's dubbed it.
No.
Oh, no.
One behind. So...
Job there by Hall.
They get on the scoreboard, Werribee Centrals, 1 behind.
They need to fix those goalposts, get them taller.
Bell Post Hill, 1 straight goal 6. Ball comes out quickly from half back for Bell Post Hill, goes towards centre wing, and that's McAuliffe across there, comes off his knee and out of bounds for a throw in between wing and half forward on the outer side. Thrown in quickly. Rucks go at it. Symes gets it to the front. Is that a hold? I think it probably was, but the umpire said play on. Bell Post still with the numbers. Symes gives it back towards Jenkins. Kick around the corner to nobody in particular. It's out of bounds once again. The boundary umpire will do it all over.
Your man, Jenkins Berkey.
My man?
Yeah.
Why is he my man?
Oh, you love him. Pluggedy sort of player, just like
he goes very hard at the football. I admire that about him.
Ball thrown in. Symes wins it down again. He's toweling up level at the moment. The ball kicked forward into Werribee 50. metre line. Players are going at it. Picked up nicely by McNamara. He handballs it off to Gergich, but he thumbles it and it goes out for a boundary throw in. So half forward line for Werribee Centrals.
Great start by Jaden Symes too.
He has been very, very good actually. Ball thrown in. Harningham wins it down decisively, right into the path of his teammate, who kicks it inside 50. Players going at it. Kavka, who's on Rosenwig, beats his man to the footy. Ball in dispute. Over it is, looks like Langsworth, or maybe Baseley for Belpost Hill. Players are over it, and it is holding the ball again. Dragged in, paid against 37. Quarry up. Ball moved across the other side of the field. Looks like Gurge. He kicks it up towards the half-forward line for Belpost Hill. Player camped under it, dropped it. Burke picks it up. He eludes to... Oh, nice dummy. Gets it out to the wing.
Bit of candy. Good
grab by Hardigan. This is an important kick here. Runs long and just belts it inside 50. Players go at it. Yeah, that's probably a poor kick, and Baseley chops in there for the grab.
Baseley goes to Symes at half-back for Belpost Hill.
That's 50.
And that's 50 against Johns, so Symes will come down to half-forward.
He acknowledges that too, was subsequently played.
So he handballs quickly to Barton, who's on 50, looked outside, then went with the right foot kick, goes long, and has missed it to the far side through for one behind. So Belpost Hill gives it to himself, gains 10 metres, goes long, looking for Chug. He's going to have a couple against him. Barton flies from behind. Johns put the tackle on, and it falls to Cornish. Handballs it to Chug, who runs along centre wing, gets a shepherd from Leach, takes one bounce, runs his full measure then and goes towards centre half forward. Rosenwig in front, can't take the mark, got one eye, said the umpire, play on advantage, turns around and has missed, and I think that might have been Bray.
Yep.
Who has put it through for one behind. So Werribee Central's two behinds. Belpost Hill 117. Commonafine Hotel first quarter scoreboard.
Good to see Toby Bray back in the side. He was a pretty good player last year, especially in that second half of the year when we came down. I think we came down to you about once or twice at the end of last year, and he was very good in both those games.
So Kavka kicks it forward to Fursland. He handles it off to Symes. Symes didn't get it out, but he's been called too high, so he'll get the resulting free kick. Kicks it forward. Mark there for the Belpost Hill player in Langsworth. He kicks it inside 50. Ooh. Jovanovic attacks it, can't take the mark. He goes back and wins it again. Gets a short handball out to Barton. Barton doesn't know what he's doing. Handballs it in close to his Belpost Hill teammate, who kicks it out of bounds, and that was Lima. A bit indecisive there, Barton. If he just snapped it, he might have got something more productive out of it. But
didn't want to do the U-turn. That's what it was. He didn't want. He was stuck to team rules. Good on him.
Oh, that's good, Berkey. Chucks it in. Players going at it. Barton gets a nice little tap away forward. Picked up by Fursland. He snaps it. Picked up by the Belpost Hill player in McPherson. Ball seems to just be congested inside 50. Team's just trying to gain ascendancy.
Spotted the free.
Too high against Johns.
What's he doing? He's paid advantage.
Which is probably not the best decision. Basically in the goal square. Gets a nice goal.
Jamie Pyle.
Just a nice little kick off the ground there.
You know, you didn't really wasn't assertive, and as Cal said, that was one of the main rules of the umpire, and it resulted in the ball going to the goal square and Pyle kicking it off the ground. So
fantastic work by Lovell out of the middle to Johns, and then straight to Rosenwig. So that's premiership football for Werribee Centrals.
I tell you, he's moving well. Craig Hardingham. I remember last year. I don't want to be too offensive, but he looked like a bit of a plotter last year at times. But he's leading up and presenting nicely, so that's good to see. He's obviously had a good pre-season.
So Craig Rosenwig has it. 40 metres out, 45-degree angle. Great tap from Lovell to Johns, and he delivered it to the full forward nicely for goal number 12 for the season. Comes in.
That's what he's there for.
Done the Anthony Kitchen very early. Has put the hand up on Aaron Langsworth in the middle as the umpire.
Be careful.
Throws the ball in the air. Symes gets it down. Tapped on quickly by Cornish. Comes towards half forward. Handball for Belpost Hill. Back to the centre. Werribee with the numbers. They get it outboard to Burke on centre wing. Left foot kick. Long towards Kitchen and Rosenwig. Coming out, but Kavka reads it the better. Takes the mark.
He's moving well too. I think those couple of games, I suppose, since round one has really made a difference. Bit of fitness.
Kavka chips it over the top. Belpost Hill had the numbers, but they nearly mucked it up.
Oh, jeez.
Free kick for too high. I think it hit him in the head, didn't it?
Baffling.
So Belpost Hill at the back end of the centre square with the free kick. And a short little chip pass towards Barton. Sets him a task, the big fella.
Big one.
And needs some help. Zulix is there. Gets it out to Law. He gets it back quickly. And to Baseley. And they've moved the ball okay. Taking the mark, Jamie Pyle on centre wing on the outer side. He's got Zulix on the opposite side, half forward flank, so he goes in that direction. Good kick. He has to sit and wait for it, and he takes it. Pretty congested in front of him. He tries to chip the ball over the top. It's okay. Fursland takes the mark. He kicked one from here earlier. 50 out from goal.
Not much on either.
Slight angle.
Werribee's got numbers back behind the play.
So Fursland, who's kicked one, chance for his second and the third for Bellpost Hill.
Be a big kick. We saw he can do it though.
Fursland comes in, missed it
Not this time.
a long way. And it is out of bounds for a throw in.
Just did the old Dale Smith on.
The umpire throws it back into play. Umpire knocks it. Lovell knocks it down to his Werribee Central's teammate, who just dribbles it out again. Another throw in, right at it. Barton in there, getting the punch down. Fursland couldn't get a handball away. Ends out coming out to Smith. He gets a nice little handball across to Simmons. Simmons just trotting out of the back line, kicks it long.
Nice kick.
Looks like it was
McNamara with the spoil.
McNamara who just came over the top of. Now, can you help me pronounce?
Tetsi.
Tetsi. Umpire throws it in. Wins down by Lovell. He just gets a nice little handball along. Looks like Leach there. He kicks it forward. Out in front was Kavka again of Rosenwig. Ball congested. Jenkins getting some strong tackles in there. But the ball is tied up. It'll be a umpire's ball. So just a half forward for Werribee Centrals. Ball thrown up. Rucks go at it. Harningham gets it down decisively. Gurge gets a kick. He knocks it into the middle of the field, right in the centre. Players don't know what's going on. Fursland just pushes through, picks it up, 50 out, and a great pass. Hits Jovanovic on the chest, 15 metres out. Small.
Go.
Yeah, no, you go, mate.
I started just some good skills there, and Travis Fursland started the game very well. There's been a couple of impressive performances from a few individuals at Bellpost Hill at the moment, and we all know how good Jovanovic is. He's going to swallow that up every day of the week.
So Jovanovic strolls in. Nice, purposeful kick. Straight over the goal umpire's head.
Was there ever any doubt?
So,
probably looking at their forward line, you see Barton and Jovanovic there. The rest of the players there are pretty small, and yeah, Fursland's really stepped up across half forward and done a few good things.
Back to the middle. Lovell got it down. Road to the side. Lewis comes in. Zulix is there as well. Kick back, falls in the arms of Cornish. Quick handball was okay. And they got it towards Rose. Oh, good play by Rosenwig. And that came from Bunworth. The kick. And Craig Rosenwig will line up for goal from 45 metres out directly in front.
Probably moves a bit better than you sort of think. You look at him physically and you think, oh, he might not, be the quickest bloke, but he certainly gets on his bike on the lead. So yeah, a good start from him. And umpire's just telling him to move around now, but this kick definitely not beyond him. You wouldn't have thought.
So Craig Rosenwig, who's kicked one this afternoon, and 11 for the 12 for the season. This is for goal number 13. Comes in 45 metres out directly in front. He's pretty happy with it. Straight through the middle. The big fella has kicked two so far. And
Russ go at it. Barton gets it down. Gets into the path of his Bellpost teammate who kicks it inside 50. Just bouncing over Pyle's head. Ball's in congested there, and it goes out of bounds for a boundary throw-in.
Just spot him up from this throw-in, so no one's going to him.
The ball thrown up. One down decisively by Werribee. Get a nice kick forward through Bungworth into the path of Harningham, but just a little bit too far in front, and it's out of bounds on the full. So Gergie's just going to take the kick in. So he kicks long to the half-forward line. Players working hard.
Free kick somewhere, yeah.
Free kick, don't know who it's for at the moment.
It's going to McPherson.
McPherson against Johns. That must be his fourth free kick against. Ball kicked inside 50.
Horrible kick.
Jovanovic will not be happy about that. Chopped off by Leach. He goes across goal. Grabbed by Chug with a good one-day haircut now. Kicks it forward. Grabbed there by, God, I can't even see. Well, I can't see because of the tree. Ellis. He runs across the other side of the field. Going across goal again. Leach takes the mark. He gets a handball. Bit of a floater. Lovell. Handballs it back to Leach.
Returns the favour.
He boots it long. And the ball runs out of play on the wing.
I think Bellpost Hill are really dominant on this game so far. I don't think Werribee really know where to go.
Don't have their run yet.
They're really fiddling with the football around in their defensive 50, and they're resorting to bombing long, which is going to work sometimes. But if Belpo still can, wake up to that fact, they should be able to clamp down on it.
So from the ruck contest, Bray kicks smothered. Langsworth picks it up close to the boundary line.
That's a free kick.
And it is a free kick for a high
He's
tackle.
gone, the old Kane Collins as well.
Toby Bray a little bit late there. So Langsworth on the outer side, centre wing. Drives it long with the right foot towards half forward. Tobin used the body, then couldn't take the mark. And sorry, it was Mason, in fact. Ball spills free at the back of the pack. Smith to run onto it for Werribee Centrals. Needs to pick it up. Going to be under pressure from Jovanovic and also Lima. Coming there, McPherson as well. Simmons tried to get it out free for Werribee. They're going to be under the pump here in the goal square. Alice gets
Good
it away.
pressure.
Hall uses his run. Tries to get the handball over the top. Coming the other way was Montgomery. Werribee break free. Simmons, right foot kick. Terrible off the boot. Keeps it in though. Burke gets around, gets it past McAuliffe. Needs some support. Gets a Shepherd. Then gets a right foot kick towards centre wing. Rosenweed comes from nowhere. Can't take the mark. McAuliffe pushed off the football. Hall's there as well. Jenkins. And out of bounds. Off hands.
Johns, it looked like Rosenweek, didn't it? But yeah, it was Johns that came flying along
Johns
the
it
wing.
was, sorry. Yeah. So a boundary throwing right in front of our commentary position here in between wing and half forward. Belpo still just into attack. Barton used the body and the arm, and it was against him. So Lovell will take the free kick. Chips the ball across half back. Leach runs onto it, takes the mark, draws a player, handballs to Dodoro.
That's it.
Do the 1-2, back to Leach, runs through the middle now, goes long. Towards
Jordan can kick
Rosenwig
a
and
football.
Kitchen, goes long. Kitchen stands his ground, takes the mark.
No, free kick.
Free kick for a push.
Not on him, I don't think, though. It might have been the other contest.
So Kavka with the resultant free kick for Belpost Hill in the last line of defence.
Leach is such a good kick, isn't he?
Gets good distance. Oh, Barton dropped a soda. Werribee the other way has got Todoro, goes right foot back to whence it came. Kavka put a hand on it, and we'll see it through for a rush behind to Werribee Centrals. They go to 2-3-15, and they trail Belpost Hill 3-1-19. Commonwealth Hotel first quarter scoreboard.
So Fursland takes the mark, just in the middle of Werribee Central's 50. He kicks it short. Barton redeems himself for the soda drop before. He's at the Werribee Central's half forward line. He has a short chip across the outside of the ground, marked by Langsworth. He kicks it long. Harningham back there in for defence for Werribee. Picked up by Gurge. He drops it in the forward line. Jovanovic. Pyle. Flies over the side. Takes a nice chest mark. Just got a good run at it. And really leaps really well over the top.
He's one we saw at times last year who certainly was a very good bit part player. He'd come in at times. I think he might have kicked four or five goals in a final last year at one point as well. So he's one that they might be looking to for goals today with Gergich down back and Kavka as well.
So he comes in on the left boot. And that is a fantastic kick. Straight over the goal umpire's head.
For Werribee Centrals. 10 points of difference, late stage of the first term. Barton goes up. Lovell gets it down. Langsworth, though, roves at the better. Can he pick it up? Yes, he can. Gets it away to Jenkins. He's wrapped up. Spills the ball free to Fursland. On centre wing, left foot kick around the corner. Vacant half forward flank. Goes to Jovanovic. Simmons in front. Did well. And needs some support. Didn't have much there, though. The handball over the top came from Pisano. Then a quick kick out of the middle of the air by Rob Law. Goes towards full forward for Belpost Hill. They get the ball free, but Werribee, Braden Smith wrapped up. He dropped it.
No.
So that is a free kick to Belpost Hill.
Not happy with that, Cal?
No, I'm not, because he just picked it up, and as soon as he picked it up, he got tackled. He really didn't have a chance to handball it, and the umpire just stands there and just waits till everyone's looking at him to make his decision.
Belpost Hill's 5th of the afternoon.
He'd back him in from here, I think.
So basically comes in. Leach stands the mark, and he's pretty happy with it. So he puts it through for his first of the
wide.
So the ball thrown up in the middle, one down by Lovell, gets a handball away. Todaro at ground level trying to pick it up. Gives it to his Werribee Central's teammate, can't say who it is. Gives it to Lovell. He handballs it to Johns. Johns on the right boot. Bangs it inside 50. Kitchen over the top. Couldn't take the mark. Gets it down to Rosenwig. Snaps on the right boot.
Tell you what.
Oh, hits the top of the post. Hits it halfway up too. So the ball brought back into play. Langsworth quickly. into the path of Lima. He gets it over the top to Symes. Symes on the little right boot dink up to about the wing position. Alice puts his head over the ball, but it's a boundary throw in. It's a good quick ball movement by Balpost Hill, trying to catch Werribee off guard. It's a ball thrown in. Lovell gets a tap down. Picked up by the Werribee Central's player. Kicks it towards the middle of the ground. Comes off all right. Tadaro drops a mark. Over the shoulder there.
Good work
Gets
by
the
Galley.
Balpost Hill player. Galley, first in. And gets a free kick for it. So Galley will get the free kick in the middle of the ground for Werribee Centrals. He gets a short handball away to Hall. I don't know what the umpire's done here, but Hall's been given the handball by Galley, but the umpire has called it back.
I don't think he was on his line or something of that nature. Interesting call though.
So Galley will retake his kick. This time just goes long. Ball dropped short. Cornish in best position. Couldn't take the mark. Alice at ground level. Gets a handball away to Burke. Burke inside 50. Kitchen in prime position. Couldn't take the mark. Ball at ground level. Looks like he's held his Balpost Hill teammate, opponent. Sorry. And the ball just slips out of bounds for a boundary throw in.
Did look like Kitchen had a piece of our Steve overall there as they were running towards that pocket, but the umpire thought differently.
So thrown in, Hardingham from behind, got it down to the side of the pack from the ruck contest. Handball towards Johnsy, missed it, overran it. Belpost Hill with the numbers. He goes back to fight for it close to the boundary line, doesn't keep it in. He falls onto the cricket pitch
I'll tell you what,
area.
it looks pretty rough over there, doesn't
Yeah.
it? He'll be feeling that one.
So a boundary throw in left half forward, Werribee Central's into attack.
Pretty tough unit though, so he just gives Lima a shove too, just saying thanks for that, mate.
Symes, Hardingham got it down to the side again. Punched on quickly. And the ball to Chug. Was that a throw?
Right,
Yes,
yep.
said the umpire. So Belpost Hill with the free kick at half back.
Was there. Well, Langsworth looks like he's a bit proppy.
I think it's Baseley actually, Josh Baseley, who's got up with a bit of an ankle problem. He's trying to run it off.
Yep.
McNamara's got the footy and gives it away quickly to Tobin, but he's called to come back and take it over his mark. So Bo McNamara at centre half back for Belpost Hill. Laterally towards Jenkins, takes the mark just inside defensive 50. Got Symes on centre wing.
Perky's man.
Tobin in the
Yep.
middle if he sees him. He can't now, he's wrapped up, called to play on. So he goes on the left boot. Wide towards centre wing. Robbie Law. And Galley right next to him. They see it over the boundary line for a throw in. Centre wing on the outer side.
Bit of niggle between those two there. I think they'll have a good old-fashioned battle out there on that wing side, I think.
So thrown in. Symes to the side of the pack. Werribee with the numbers if they can break free. They can't do so. Symes fights hard for it. Now they might be able to. Lovell got it away. Was that a free kick? Umpire said play on. Pack develops. And we will have a ball up. Here between wing and half forward. Outer side. Belpost still just into attack. They're leading 5-1, 31. Werribee 2-4, 16.
That's the score over at the cricket just quietly as well.
3 for 240. So now comes back to the side. Johns again. Long to centre half forward. Over the back, McNamara, good thump away. Belpost Hill with the numbers at the fall of the ball. If it sits for him, it does. And the ball comes to Jenkins. He had it, he lost it, and then he lost it again because he got wrapped up by Cole. Cornish is there as well.
Pick up.
Little left foot kick around the corner. If it sits for Chug, he's in. It does. He's on left half forward. Now he can go towards Rosenwig and Kitchen. 2 out in the square. Kavka's there as well. Over the back, was that a
Free
hole?
kick.
And it will be a Werribee Central's free kick. Advantage paid. Rosenwig walks in and goes, thanks very much. And it's called all clear. So Kitchen's free kick. Rosenwig kicks his.
It's the umpire. Throws it up in the middle. Lovell, prime position. Gets tapped down. Burke couldn't gather. Picked up there by the Werribee Central's player who handballs it to the middle of the field. Ferocious attack by Lovell. Ends up winning it himself. Kicks it inside 50. Front, couldn't see who it was out the front. Might have been Chug. Got the ball punched by McNamara. Player picks it up for Werribee. Gets it in the line of Cornish. Cornish kicks it along the ground. Rosenwig just in the right pocket. Couldn't pick it up. Werribee Central's player, his teammate picked it up. And he snapped it in towards the goal. But it was punched over. Couldn't see who that was. He just belts it down the middle of the ground. That was, of course, 60 metres. It's a huge kick.
On a Langsworth too.
Langsworth couldn't take it. Gets a handball to Fursland. He kicks it forward. Mason couldn't gather. Picked up now by Pyle. But couldn't dispose of it correctly. And that is holding the ball.
Yep.
Ellis gets it. He handballs it to Leach. Leach is in strife. Gets a handball to his teammate in Bungworth. Bungworth kicks it forward. But Gurge, just in the hole there, takes a good strong mark.
So Gergich from centre half back for Bell Post Hill, drives it long and high. Jovanovic on a long lead. Smith to fill the hole. Jovanovic comes out, can't take the mark. Front and centre. Law was okay. Falls towards the front. Bell Post Hill with the numbers if they can get the ball free, but they can't do so. That was Basely, and Simmons gets back there in support for Werribee Central's close to the boundary line. Goes towards Montgomery. Lima with him. Ball's still in play. Montgomery picks it up, tried to get it towards Bray. Kick past him. Now Bell Post Hill with the numbers if they can pick it up, but Pisano can't, but he kept going for the footy, and Bray didn't. But in the end, Bell Post Hill, Werribee Centrals might get out of trouble through Chug and Bray. Handball over the top to Cornish as the siren sounds for quarter time. And it is Bell Post Hill 5-1-31. And they lead Werribee Centrals 3-5-23. Goal kickers at quarter time for Bell Post Hill. 2 to Jamie Pyle, singles to Caleb.